So as we continue to integrate AI across pharma functions from R&D to medical affairs and commercialization, compliance and ethical governance become non-negotiable. So here I'm sharing 5 foundational pillars to ensure trustworthy and responsible AI adoption in the pharma industry. Let's go through each of them. Our starting point, compliance with good practices and FDA's good machine learning practices, GMLP. AI tools must operate in environments that follow regulatory quality systems, especially when used in regulatory decision-making or clinical processes. This ensures traceability, data integrity, audit readiness, and above all, it's a patient safety. Next is explainability and transparency. So AI models, especially LLMs or deep learning algorithms, can be opaque. It's commonly referred as black boxes. In pharma, this is unacceptable. So we need explainable AI systems that clearly show how they reach conclusions, especially in areas like medical content generation or trial design. So the transparency built trust, not only regulators, but also with clinicians and internal stakeholders. Next is bias detection and mitigation. Bias in AI can jeopardize both scientific validity and patient equity. So we must proactively test NLP, GenAI, ML models for any racial, gender, age, or geographic bias, especially when applied to patient-facing tools or decision support system. Bias mitigation is not one-time task. It is an ongoing process embedded into our AI lifecycle. Is data privacy and consent. So with AI system ingesting vast amount of clinical, real-world, and digital patient data, privacy and consent are critical. We must comply with GDPR or HIPAA and local data regulation when it comes to data access, training, storage, and sharing. So privacy must be embedded by design, especially when GenAI tools using unstructured text like electronic health records or medical literature. And the last one is human oversight and accountability. So no AI system should operate without human supervision. Outputs from AI model used for medical decision making, protocol optimization, or regulatory submission must be reviewed, interpreted, and approved by qualified experts. This is how we uphold scientific rigor and maintain the trust of regulators, physicians, and patients. The goal is not just to accelerate with AI, but do it with responsibly, transparently, and collaboratively. So based on recent study reports, so here are some highlights. Cost reduction in drug development. Approximately R&D cost 30 to 50% by streamlining discovery, predicting trial outcomes, and minimizing failures. The next one is enhanced efficiency in clinical trials. So it's expected to use like 60 to 70% of clinical trials by 2030 and saving 20 to 30 billion annually through faster timelines and operational automation. Next is accelerated drug discovery. So AI can reduce discovery timelines by 50%, rapidly identifying viable candidates with fewer lab experiments. Next is improve success rates. In clinical trials, AI-discovered drugs have phase 1 success rates around 80 to 90%, compared to 40 to 65% historically. It's doubling the productivity. Next is increased investment in AI for drug development. Over 60 billion invested in AI drug development as of last year in 2024, reflecting growing trust in AI-driven innovation. So AI in pharma projected to grow around 1.8 billion, that was in 2024, and increasing 13.1 billion in 2034, around 18.8%, showing explosive adoption. AI enables tailored treatments by analyzing genetic and patient data to improve efficacy and outcomes. The next one is enhanced decision support. 70% of payers favor AI tools to support prescribing decisions and improving care quality and payer-provider alignment. Next one is optimized manufacturing processes. AI enhances manufacturing efficiency, reduce batch variation, increasing yield via predictive maintenance and automation. And the last one is economic impact of AI in pharma. AI promises a potential cost reduction up to 70%, like 60 to 110 billion economic uplift annually in pharma and medtech. These are some references, and thank you for your time.